Hey everyone, this is Michael for Spirit Comics. Welcome to my channel. This is day 3 of my 25 days of comic book reviews. This one will be of Kamen America, Volume 1, Stars and Strife. Now, if you are new here, please do subscribe and click that notification bell so you don't miss any new uploads. Also, please do give this video a thumbs up or a thumbs down. It's your choice. Please do comment and share it around if you feel so inclined to do so. And, if you like this type of content, please, that's what you need to do. Now, this is what they would call a one-shot. This is, well, at least it is for now. I mean, this is not an ongoing series. At least I don't think so. This is a Volume 1, Stars and Strife, and at the back of the book it does say the end. Now, if you know anything about Marvel Comics, you can probably guess who this is a parody of. There's only one character in the Marvel Universe that wears a sash. Captain Marvel. And this happens to be Harley. I think the last name is Vanders. That sounds awfully similar to another name, Danvers. I love the cover. It shows that a woman can be sexy, she can be attractive, while at the same time showing that she can kick your butt, that she is empowered. And this is the back. Same. Sexy, attractive, but yet, she can kick your butt. And there is the sash. Alright, let's get into this story because this is a good story. I know I said that I was going to try and keep it at Christmas stories only. However, this story is just so good, it would be a crime not to share it with you. Alright, it starts in Oscar, Indiana, 11 years ago. And that's Carly. And she is up at the batter's plate. And of course, she gets beamed, Oh my gosh, are you okay? I'm so sorry, Yeah, she got beamed really bad. So now she's at home, and some of the most critical dialogue, I think, in this book is here in the beginning. She's there talking with her dad. And he says to her, I thought you hated baseball. She says, I do hate it. More now than ever. But Miss Wormwood said, Miss Wormwood again. I'ma wring her neck at the next PTA meeting. She said that girls can do everything that boys do. That girls should do everything that boys do. And that I was setting a bad example to other girls by making dresses. So that's interesting because today you would think that teachers would encourage their students to be whatever it is they want to be. And her dad says, but don't you like making dresses? I do. I love making dresses. But she says girls aren't supposed to do that anymore. We aren't supposed to sew clothes or play with dolls or bake brownies. We're supposed to play baseball and lift weights and, I don't know, chop firewood and stuff. See right here that she's clearly agitated. And then this is some fatherly advice that comes in. I don't know much about girls chopping firewood or playing baseball so long as that's what they like to do. No one's gonna talk her out of what she loves. A lot of folks are gonna concern themselves with telling you to be something you're not. But all you gotta focus on is being someone you are. I hope you remember this. And she cuddles up to her dad because she's so glad to hear his voice and hear that advice. Just be near her dad. You can tell the loving admiration that she has for him in this panel. I mean, that's pages 2 and 3, and already, I'm hooked. Now, this says when you're all grown up. Now, this is when she's all grown up. She's made dresses for dancers at the USO shows, and I know that I don't know what that stands for. Somebody maybe you know what USO stands for. I think Bob Hope used to perform at them. And she's on stage thanking people for coming. And then she's riding home in a taxi and saying, is it too much to want a little appreciation for what I do? And then she says, why is the sky green? Well, something happened. All of a sudden, we see explosions, and the cabbie is, getting out of there. This is the cabbie. I forget where she's at. Not even sure if it said in the book. No, but yeah, or maybe I missed it. And then this, kaboom! Big explosion, and it's beautifully drawn. And I like this. 1 comma later, she wakes up, and she's older, but not entirely different. Wah! What's going on? Where am I? And I love this guy. You have awakened, my dear, in the dark arsenal depths of Area 51. Now, this part doesn't really seem to make much sense in the entirety of the story, but it's still kind of funny. Thank you for charging my smartphone. Charging your... I'm lost. Aren't we all, Miss Vanders? Carly Vanders. And he gives her this spiel that she's been in a coma for 500 years. And she says, "Really?" He says, "No, it was a test to, to see how her cognitive faculties were." Anyway, he was concerned that she's been brain damaged, and he tells her that she was beamed when she was younger. And I love this this panel and this panel. It's really funny. He says, "You have absorbed a staggering amount of radiation, presumably from the planet Venus. Is Venus radiation bad for you?" "All radiation can be bad for you," he says. Then Carly says, "Then how come you keep x-raying me?" Oh, that is priceless. Woo! But she was indeed in Area 51, and she was offered a job. Even then, and for no real reason that seemed to be given. But it didn't hinder the story. She decided not to take the job, and her friend, who she was so jealous of in school, picks her up, Vicky. So she gets some, and she keeps on making dresses. And then this happens. Cocoon! It's like she's struck with lightning. And then she starts to levitate, like she can float. And she goes from red hair to blonde. Am I a blonde? And then she gets an idea. However, she goes to a marketing agency that tells her what to be, what she should do. And for a while, she's on top. This idiot thinks up the name Warhen. That's right, Warhen. And she comes up with a really beautiful costume, a really beautiful suit. And for a while, Warhen is very popular. But then, it's like she's no longer flavor of the month. Because one day she's walking down the street, and you can tell it's in the cold months. She sees a homeless lady and gives her the scarf that she's wearing because she made it. So it was her decision to give it. And the lady says, "I haven't received anything this nice since I was a little girl. It's so soft, so warm. God bless you, Carly. Thank you so much." And you can tell that she's about to cry right here. Then, this happens. Fashion Fox pass from seamstress superheroine. So her agent comes down on her because she did something for someone else. And then she leaves leaves the agency on bad terms with the agent. However, the dude is a total, he just, I don't know, this guy looks like a jerk anyway. She goes home, and she decides to reinvent herself. And there's a news broadcast, but that's after she goes back to the agency, and he's going on about a new person that they're endorsing, Major Babe. So she says, "I quit." And this is who she reinvents herself as, Kamen America, which I think is a play on the Japanese show called Kamen Rider. She tells her closest friends about it, and one of them says, "Oh, so like the Japanese TV show? Japanese what? Is that what that says? I used to watch this show after school when I was a kid. I assumed you did too." "No, I always thought it said Power Rangers." That's funny. But Power Rangers and Kamen Rider are linked in a way. But this is just a beautiful page, showing her new identity and showing that anyone can reinvent themselves. So now as Kamen America, she goes over to Topekistan to rescue some people that are being held hostage. And this is her enemy, Meteor Misha Lovakova, and she has blue hair in this instance, but when she powers up, she has red hair. So they fight, and it's some really cool battles. Sickle and Stardust, Velvet Thunder. I do not call this campy at all. I call this entertaining, fun. This is actually written in the style of manga that from Japan. This is excellent writing. This is excellent artwork. And she actually starts to become her friend when she realizes that she too is a seamstress. Your body, like mine, can only sustain the energy buildup for 3 hours. And let me guess, you used most of that up just getting here, right? Tunguska blast. Kaboom! Pathetic. Is this polydactyls with a quarter cotton blend? Because she knows as a seamstress. How do you hide the hem stitching without getting a run in the microfibers? The material is so hard to work with. She's caught off guard. What are you talking about? I didn't make that. It was government issue. Are you sure? The care and origin tag says made by Misha. How come you didn't write it in ceramic? Acrylic. Was it so your soldiers could read it? Did you design your whole outfit It's really great. So she's now embarrassed. Give me that! Yes. It's just so happens I like to sew. But soldiers aren't supposed to like sewing. See, the premise of this book, I believe, is that, you can be anything you want to be. You don't have to be what somebody tells you to be. Who made up that rule? Kamen America says. Everyone, it seems. Ever since I was a kid, I was bigger than the other girls. My schools pushed me into sports. My family pushed me to join their PMC as a soldier of fortune, into doing things like this. I love my family. I love my compatriots. I'm proud to serve, but I want to be the kind of fighter to help people, not the kind that hurts people. And so they reached an understanding that she doesn't have to be the kind of fighter that hurts people. And it actually ends on a really good note of those two becoming friends. And then she goes back home and is talking to her best friend. And then it ends with this. It says, Yoshihama Prefecture, Japan, 9 months ago. Kraboom! Volume 1. The end. But is that the end? I have a hunch no. I thoroughly enjoyed this. I believe this is better than anything DC Comics or Marvel Comics is putting out right now. I honestly do. And that's coming from a person who has read both for quite a long time. So, I hope you all enjoyed this video, because I really enjoyed showing this to you. This is from Antarctic Press. It's $9.99. I believe it's worth the cost. If you did enjoy this video, please do subscribe. Click that notification bell so you don't miss any new uploads. Also, please give this video a thumbs up or a thumbs down. It's your choice. Comment on this video, because that does help. And, share it around. This was day 3 of my 25 days of comic book reviews. I hope you enjoyed. I am Michael for Spirit Comics. Till next time, true readers, may all your news be good news.